Welcome to our yoga video. This is Yumi, Ainsley, Sarah, and Abby. We'll be starting with hamstring stretches today, and you'll need an elastic band. Our first stretch we're going to start out with is down dog. For a modified down dog, you can bring your legs further back. Now walk your feet forward and stand up. Now go back down into forward fold. Now walk your feet back into down dog. Lower your body to the ground. Rise up. and go into pigeon pose. It's like lean your hands forward. And for a modified pigeon pose, you can have your hands resting, or elbows resting on the ground. Okay. Alright, now you can switch to the other leg. Hold it. Remember to breathe. And come out of pigeon pose slowly. Now into down dog. Ease out of down dog, and we're going to lay on our backs. Next, we're going to do laying hamstring stretch. So everyone pick up your elastic. Put one leg straight out in front of you, and one leg up in the air. Have your elastic around your bottom of your foot, and have it straight up, as straight as you can. Now slowly grab your leg, your knee with one hand, and push it as straight as you can. Hold it. 10 more seconds. And break. Sarah, you fart. And now for the second leg. Other leg up in the air. Now use one hand to push your knee as straight as you can. 10 more seconds. And you can bring your legs slowly to the floor. Now we're going to stand up. And go into triangle pose. So have one foot in front of the other. Turn your right foot sideways. And reach down forward and touch your toe. And for modified triangle pose, you can have your hand up on your knee. And switch sides. And back up to center. And turn and face the front.
Okay, so we're going to start by sitting down. I'm doing a sitting twist. So, place your right foot like so, and bring your left ankle over, and place your right hand over your left knee, and your hand straight up, and twist. Take a couple breaths here, everybody. Can't hear you breathing. Okay, now we're going to move on to back rolls. So, hug your knees. Other side first. Okay. Okay, now we will move on to back rolls. So hug your knees Okay, you might want to move forward if you're against a wall. And you're going to roll back and roll all the way up to your neck. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now we will move on to bridge pose. So, place your hands facing forward on the ground behind your butt, and then press up and make your legs and stomach and everything level. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we will stand up. No, we won't. Sit down. Lay down on your stomachs. And place your hands about 3/4 all the way out, with your elbows a little bit bent. And okay, further out, please. Further out, please. And raise up to modified cobra. Okay, back down. Bring your fingers closer to you. Okay, rise.
I don't think the camera can see it.
Okay, back down. Okay, and then rise again. Hold here. All right, now we will stand up for our final pose. And we will do warrior 2 with a twist. So, let's start with warrior 1. So, right foot out, one facing out, and hands, and lunge. Twist forward. Twist your, with your hands forward to warrior 2. And twist your back foot forward. And now twist even more. And hands flat. And hold here.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fall.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, now we're moving on to arms stretches. So the first stretches we're going to do is the arms shoulder stretch, where you bring your right arm across your body and you bring your left hand and hold it tight. And you can see there's a modified version by just holding it there, and or you could pull your arm. This is a modified version, and then you could go to the next step and pull it real tight. And you hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And move on to the next side. Hold it for 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're moving down to plank. Hold it for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you go down chaturanga into cobra. And then back to plank one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you go back down to chaturanga. One more time. Plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then chaturanga. And then cobra. And now we're all going to stand up and do the Drea forearm stretch. Okay, now we're moving on to the Drea forearm stretch. So we bring both hands out, and then you pretend to pull something very heavy. Pull it into you, and then you push it down all the way out. And then you squeeze, and then you pull it, bring it back in, and you follow. You follow through. And then we're doing that 4 more times. So we're pulling something really heavy and pushing something really heavy. Squeeze. And then you bring it back in and follow. 3 more times, everybody. Pull it back in, push, squeeze, bring it back, and follow. Times. Pull it in, push, and then you squeeze, and then bring it back in, and follow. And last time, pull something really heavy, and then push, and then squeeze your fingers, and then bring it back in, and follow. And now we're moving down to wrist stretches. So go on your knees, and
Put your wrists forward.
yeah, put your wrists towards you.
No.
Wrists forward, and then you lean backwards. But don't push it. No one's going backwards. As you can see, we have a modified version right here. Just taking it easy. You can take a next step.
Freak of nature.
Take your picture.
Alright, so first we're
It's
going to
not
start off,
recorded.
yes it is.
Yeah, it is.
First we're going to start off with tree pose. And what you do is you take your right foot and grab it by the ankle and put it up as far as you can on the inside of your thigh and hold and put your hands at your heart and raise them up. And we can have a modified version where it's a lot lower, where it is a lot lower. If you don't have good balance. And hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other side. Grab the inside of your leg. Focus on something on the wall that is not moving to keep your balance. And hold your hands at your heart. Modified pose. Not modified pose. Okay, and come out of that pose. The next stretch we're going to do is quad stretch. You grab your right ankle and pull it up to your bum and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch to the other leg. And come out of that. Now we have the reaching stretch. Where you sit down on the ground and put out your left leg and bring your right leg into the inside of your thigh and stretch as forward as possible. And there could be a modified stretch to where you put it on the inside right here, your hand, and just lean forward if you can't reach that far. And switch to the other leg. As you can see, we have a modified stretch over here. You missy begin over here. Right there. Over here. Knee, modified. Okay, our next pose we will go into is pigeon pose. It is where you sit on your one leg and stretch. And hold for 5 more seconds. And Sarah is the modified position. That is modified. And the next pose we will be going into is runner's lunge. That is where you stand up. That is where you stand up and stretch out into a lunge and go all the way down. Bend your back leg.